Hey everybody, what's going on today? Kdubz1298 and we're back with some more League of Legends full game commentary. Today I'm playing top lane Singed, going out of the jungle and going into a lane 1v1 against an opponent. And well, I'm playing against a Jace today. This battle just mostly meant to show just how the power of Jace can just counter you like that. Now I'm gonna go before set do the usual thing and set all the things. We have a Rammus jungle this game. And also a Tristana Blitzcrank bot lane combo. I think I have to set the sound really fast. Right. Now let's get this thing started. I run Ignite Ghost on Singed just because I like the rather than the exhaust than the Ignite, just because I like the fact that you can get some true damage on there, and then also Ghost. Because you have reduced easy with your ultimate, I think. Yes, you do. And then you can also just run away things and just force people to either A, chase you and get poison trailed, or B, just not be able to kill you. The rest of my team, the Rammus jungle is not very effective in Season 3, just because in Season 3 the jungle monsters got buffed and Rammus just doesn't really do too much damage throughout the game. And yeah, also got a Caitlyn Blitzcrank bottom. As I said before, the Caitlyn has not connected until a little later into the match, but she will arrive before the minion spawn, which is good. Blitzcrank, again, you guys know what Blitzcrank does. And then Galio mid. Galio is pretty tanky, can do some bit amount of damage, and that ultimate is very, very nice. On the enemy team, where I'm leaning against a Jace, as I said in the champion preview. Jace does a lot of early day damage, which really hurts Singed. That's why I consider Jace one to be the counter of Singed. And the purpose of today's match is to show you guys just a little something of how to just try to recover from a lane disadvantage. The Malzahar is leaning against my Galio. Malzahar is a pretty underused kind of mid player, but still nevertheless pretty good. Jungle Shen is ultimate with the global presence and everything. And then finally the Graves Tristana, which is a very weird bot lane. It's definitely a kill lane, nevertheless, and we're gonna have to watch out for the double 80 carry potential. Now the Jace is gonna come in here, and I'm definitely going to start fearing from the back. I even bought a 5 health potion, the flask, and a ward, just because I know I'll be chugging those health pots all the time. Now, don't just, excuse my horrible CSing. I'm really bad at CSing, but hopefully I can improve in the future. But here we go. You can see the Jace has just completely got that range. He's got that shockwave level 1, which gives him a huge early game advantage against me. You see he also has boost 3, giving also him a movement speed, so he can just go in and out and poke in and out. He gets a level advantage there too, so I'm going to be stuck in a situation, and we'll see how it goes. Let's check the other lanes while we just farm there. You can see the Graves Tristana definitely giving him a tiny advantage due to the fact that I have 2 sources of damage, and then while my lane only has 1 with a support. I'm really far pushed back now due to the fact that I really don't want to go hyper aggressive. I know Jace now has 4 abilities due to the fact that he's level 2 and does a pretty decent amount of damage, considering that he only has level 1 shockwave, level 1 every ability. So he already has all 6 of his abilities right now. Look at that damage. He's already starting to poke me down bit by bit. And the really horrible thing is the fact that Singed is not really good at farming under a tower, and coupled with the fact that I'm not very good at farming either, this is definitely not going to turn out to be a good matchup. I'm going to have to ask my jungler to help, try to kill the Jace and try to give me an advantage. Looking at the other lanes here while we just keep on farming, the Rammus here is just rolling around. He is level 3, which is kind of giving a pretty bad clear type, considering it's already almost 4 minutes into the game and he's still not level 4. While on the other hand, Shen is also just kind of wandering around at 4 minutes. Does not have his red buff for some reason. I do not know why he's so far behind, but that's pretty good for us. Doesn't mean that he won't be ganking early in the game. Giving me a nice comfortable cushion here, while the Rams is going to try to come in and try to gank it in. Now, right when the start, I tell, let's go. I'm going to go in there, flip him, but he's going to be forced to go back now. He flashes away while my Rammus taunts him, and Rammus' taunt is very, very nice. I give him the ignite, just gonna pop my ghost here, just trying to chase him. I do not want to be letting the chase away, and my Rammus gets the first blood. Great for us, giving us the early advantage. Now we are at a 600 gold lead as a team, and looking at the farm, I definitely need that assist. I was already 2 minions behind, and as you guys will see later on in the game, I fall further and further behind in farm. The Graves, for some reason, the enemy Graves just wanders up here. I do not know why. He's very low HP, and he's already half mana. He doesn't have any potions, and there's no reason for him to be up here. I can easily kill him if I wanted to, but he just backs off whenever I go and engage on him. Leaving Tristana here doing the 2v1 bot lane, which is also again a very high disadvantage for them. The Tristana jumps away as the Blitzcrank tries to pull him, and the Jace returns to my lane, which forces me to go back again. He has, let's see what he bought. He bought a longsword, which obviously means he's going for an early blue utilizer, which is very, very advantageous against a Singe. Singe depends on his tankiness, his armor, and all that shenanigans, and this is not very good for me. Luckily for me though, he does not really know how to use the Shock Blast very well. Just shooting those shields right into the minion waves. So, okay, so while we keep farming, let's look at the other builds of my teammates and the opponents. So, Galio started with a no magic mantle and 2 pots. I think, yeah, pretty standard on Galio due to the fact that his passive does give you, I think, AP or whatever. It works well with his magic resist. The Rammus started boost 3, started machete 5, pretty standard jungler. And Shen, well, okay, Shen, I think maybe started Ruby Crystal, I don't know. Maybe that's what made him fall behind so much, just because he didn't have any sustain or anything. And while we're talking here, we're going to see his bot lane here try to get a gank. Rammus is going to go down here, and we're going to be able to get a kill. Really easy kill right there. Blitzcrank lands that really nice pull, and Blitzcrank's able to get the kill. The taunt is very, very powerful on Rammus, and let's take a look at that actually. The taunt gives you the, the function taunt gives you 1.5 Rammus taunt for 1.5 seconds, which is very, very nice. I'm level 6 now, but so is Jace, and Jace also has mana pot, so which is very dangerous. Look at that damage. 1 shock blast, he doesn't even have his acceleration gate up, and that does a chunk of damage to me. I'm also melee range, so he can kite me all day. So I'm really stuck in the situation here. Gonna try to keep asking the Rams to try to gank for me. That's all I can really hope for right now. And yeah, the Shen here is just trying to gank a bit. He's level 4, and yeah, he's really, really far behind right now. This is really, really bad for him. Ram's gonna be a good guy here. He's gonna give the blue to our Galio, and we're just gonna keep on farming right here. I decided to just go back to normal speed rather than do the speed up thing from last time, just because the last time the speed up thing was very, very confusing. I would have to admit that was actually very hard to narrate, and also just, you know, kind of miss out on the highlights of stuff. Now with this thing, I can talk more to you guys, give you guys more insight of what is happening throughout this match. And as you guys can see, I'm missing a lot of farm. The Jace is already 7 CS ahead of me. He's a kill behind. I have an assist, so I'm not sure. I think maybe like 15 minions is equal to an assist, but whatever. He's slowly starting to pull ahead. That assist did not matter at all. And the Shen tried to gank bot, but the Shen, to be honest, should be farming now. He's level 4. Everyone else is like level 6 and above, except the Grace level 5 for some weird reason. And then my randomly comes in for yet another gank. However, though, I'm just too far away, and we won't be able to do anything other than force up the Jace back. I try to go in, but I don't have food. I really don't have anything, and all Rammus did is just trying to scare me away, which is pretty beneficial too. Use up my mana a bit because he doesn't have any more mana pops, so I'm kind of an advantage. But I decided here to go back. Yeah, I think I can buy Catalyst right here. And yes, I do have 2k gold. I do buy myself a Catalyst. And I said, what, 1.6 gold. I do buy myself a Catalyst. Looking at the gold totals, I still have about 100 gold lead against this thing. But you guys will see, it will diminish pretty soon. Just because, again, he's farming way better than me. He can harass me down pretty hard. And I'm going to have to just be very, very careful. Looking at the other lane, the Rammus is, wow, almost, yeah. is a good 800 gold ahead. Good 600 gold ahead of the enemy jungle Shen. And then the mid lane is winning. Their mid lane is winning, but our bot lane is kind of doing a lot of work. You see our CS, there's no kills bot lane, but you can see the 20 CS lead, while the Graves is also taking CS from the Tristana, trying to split the gold between them, which is kind of not very effective. Gonna farm here while Jace is going to go back here, and you see bot lane. Oh, Graves is gonna die. Graves is just Graves is dead. But I think Bliss is gonna die here. Nope, actually, luckily, Caitlyn saves him, and yep, that really low from Ignite. But luckily, Triss is not going for aggro and try to just kill all the Tristanas. One auto attack from killing it, but the Tristana did not have enough balls to finish it off. The Jace comes back, and I'm forced to retreat yet again. He is still behind me in gold, but he has a Brutalizer now, and I only have a Catalyst, so. Though I can recover a lot of HP and a lot of sustain, he does have a lot of damage on me, and he also has a Fairy Charm, meaning that he can restore mana and continue to harass me down with his Shock Blast, Acceleration Gates, and then all the Hammer forms to knock me back and do some nice burst damage. The Shen's gonna go bottom lane just to cover the bot lane for him, but he's still not level 6, and that is really bad, because now everyone has their ultimates except him. Even though Rammus is level 6, is quite far behind, but that is fine. Let's see if he tries to gank mid. Yes, he does try to gank mid right here, and here we go. A gank to the middle lane, and you see the Malzahar flash, but then the Rammus flash and goes for the puncturing taunt, goes for the ultimate, and you see 3v1 here. Blitz is up mid, and right as Malzahar is about to die, ultimate Rammus try to kill him, and yes, does manage to kill. Great play on blue team's part, be able to take advantage of a 3v1 situation and not leave a free kill for my team. Back up in top lane, I'm getting harassed yet again. As you guys can see, I'm about half HP, and the Jace right now is just completely dominating me. He doesn't have any ward, which is pretty good. He did ward right there in the lane, but Rammus is just so fast that he can pretty much overcome that ward, which is really nice. The Jace is really starting to pull ahead now. He is a good 14 CS ahead of me, and I'm just being a big scaredy cat. He's low on mana. I should definitely go aggressive on him, and bot lane does kill off the Graves. Tristana wasn't there. There was nothing there, and then Tristana for some reason is mid lane. So their bot lane is just really roaming around, doing some really weird stuff. As Tristana is going to head back down to bot. Malzahar is going to return. The lane is pushed, just pushing down the thing. That is fine. Malzahar, I think Galio was better in teamfight, just the fact that it does have its ultimate and everything, as he can taunt the entire enemy team and do some nice decent damage. I'm going to go for the poison just to push the lane out, because that's what Singe does. Luckily, I do get all that CS right there. The one thing I do have to adjust playing a Singe is the poison damage, just because the poison can definitely screw up your CS hitting just a little bit, due to the fact that you do get dot damage and sometimes you miscalculate on what happens. Right here, you can see my Blitzcrank is gonna die right here. Oh, actually no, the Blitzcrank is not gonna die. He gets away just as Malzahar ults him and everything, and that's good. I don't know why Blitzcrank is roaming around, leaving Caitlyn here to fight off a 2v1 bot lane, but at this rate, I see the advantage right there. Caitlyn's got a kill. Caitlyn's 20 CS ahead, so everything is good. And wow, look at that damage. You guys just saw Jace literally just chunk about, I think, about a fifth of my HP with one EQ combo. And that's why, guys, I'm really scared of this matchup. Rammus has, ganks twice. So far, 1 kill, which is good. Gives me, a little more advantage, but I think, he's actually pulled ahead me in gold. He's about 50 gold ahead now, and slowly gonna take that to his advantage. Bot lane here, Rammus comes to bot lane yet again, but oh, so close. The Blitzcrank is gonna go balls deep, try to kill off the Blitzcrank, and yes, it will be able to kill off with the ultimate, as he's gonna go dirt mode here, as Shen goes in here. And Tristana's gonna go in, and Tristana dies, and Shen, I think, is gonna die too. With the taunt, Rammus is gonna try to save him. but Malzahar down here too, and pretty much it's a lost fight for us. Rammus uses his ultimate. Shen, I don't know what on earth he's trying to do, but it's a 2-for-0 exchange. 3-for-1 exchange, and that is really, really bad. I am slowly able to start harassing this Jace just a little bit more, because I am more tanky now. However, though, he is still really harassing me really hard, so I won't be able to fight him in a sustained fight, but hopefully we'll be able to get some little more damage on him. And boom, look at that damage. Holy crap, that's a ton of damage. But Jace should be able to kill me from this point. However, though, his build is very weird. He has a Tear of the Goddess, which does give him mana. He's most likely building a mana immune, but that's not going to give him like most damage, maybe rather than building a Black Cleaver or something. I call for help in top lane just because I'm low. I don't have any of my potions left, and I think I have enough gold for a blasting wall. Yes, I do, and that's exactly what I'm going to buy when I go back to base. He's going to go ahead and push the lane. I tell my Rammus, hey, go ahead and protect top lane. This Rammus is actually really helping, really nice for the team. He's getting some pretty nice ganks, and here he goes. Just go help it. Clear the wave. Jace flashes preemptively. There's no reason for him to flash. Rammus would not be able to kill him. Rammus is 3 levels behind him, and yeah, that was a waste of flash on his part. Mid lane here, just some more harass from the Malzahar versus the Galio, and Graves. Yeah, Graves got chunked really hard. Graves is level 7. That's even lower level than our jungler, than their own jungler, and Shen is already pretty far behind than the Rammus. The Rammus comes up here trying to gank again, but unfortunately there is a ward right here, so Jace is safe for now, and Shen's gonna come in here, try to go in a 2v2 situation, and there's gonna be a little scrimmage right here. I'm gonna try to farm a little behind the tower, but I still right now don't have the guts to go behind there, just because it is a Jace. Jace can drive me down really, really fast, and here we go. A little scrimmage, 2v2 scrimmage about to start. I tell the Rammus, hey, you gotta back off, dude. He sees you, and we're just gonna have to back off from this little fight. Bot lane is pushed out really, really hard, but there are no wards, so that's really scary. Hold on the Tristana, boom, and be able to just almost kill him, get some nice damage onto the Tristana, forcing her back. But Malzahar's low, so Galio should be able to just push out this wave and put on some pressure. The Shen is going to go back as the Rammus is yet again trying to gank for me. I'm going to do a lane gank this time because my wave is kind of pushed out, so the Jace I don't think would be able to see me, and that's exactly what I'm trying to bait another attack because the Rammus taunt is really nice, and I see him do this EQ combo, so that's exactly the perfect opportunity to do boom, flip him back. He tried to escape back here, but the taunt is just completely incredible. I pop my ultimate, Rammus popped his ultimate, and we get yet another kill. Rammus gets it, unfortunately I don't get it, but that's really nice. I was pretty far behind in gold actually. I felt like about 200 gold behind, and now I'm only about 100, so that's nice. Gotta be able to just harass a bit, farm behind the tower just a little bit while the Jace is dead. And I did take the defensive mastery. Oh, to tell you my runes and masteries, I am running tanky jungle rune. I don't have any specific rune page for Singe. That's because I don't have enough rune pages for it. But for now, I do have movement speed quintessences, attack speed red, armor yellows, and mana resistance per level blues. I back off here. I am running 122.7 masteries, taking the offensive mastery for Ignite to give me a little more AD and I think AP. Yeah, a little more AD and AP. And also taking a lot of points in defense because Singe, his main role is to tank the crap out of enemy teams. Gotta back off as I push off the wave here as Jace comes back. That is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and buy myself a Rod of Ages now as I can definitely afford it. As bot lane is gonna push yet again, but this Graves is just too far behind, not doing enough damage. He only has 2 Doran Blades and a Bam Scepter. Maybe decent damage compared to my Caitlyn, who has only a BF Sword and a dagger. I think the dagger is going to be built into an Infinity Edge, as the Shen is going to come down here. Pink warded, so definitely my bot lane does not know that the Shen is coming, and here we go. So the Shen's going to come in here trying to taunt something, but nice knockup combo by the Blitz, and they won't be able to kill off anything except my Blitz is gonna die due to Ignite and just a 3-on-1 gangbang. As at the same exact time, my Rameth luckily lives, and I've been able to just save him. The shield from the Rameth just helped out very, very much, and we're able to just net yet another kill on the Jace. The Jace is 0-3. He may be a good 13 CS ahead of me, but now I'm starting to pull a little more advantage on him. As you can see, I can finally pull ahead in gold again. I'm about 150, 170 gold ahead of him, as the enemy does take down our bot tower. Gonna farm behind the tower a little bit, as you can see the Jace just about to come up soon. Gonna take down the top tower, as yet another one of our towers on mid this time gonna go down. The Galio lives with the flashing away, as Malzahar does ult him down, and I can see the Graves coming up. I was about to engage on this Graves, thinking, well, Jace isn't back yet, and I can pretty much, he's pretty squishy. He's 1-5, he has not even 4k gold, and yeah, I'll be able to take advantage of him. The Ram's going to come in here trying to kill the Rameth, and I'm pretty sure he does. However, the Shen is going to ult him, and, well, the Caitlyn's going to go in and net the kill, and we're going to net a 3-0 victory against the Shen. The Blitzcrank misses the bolt, that is fine though. Gets a 2-0 shot, and I'm in here mid now. Going to do some nice damage to his Graves while they try to back off. I was thinking I could kill it, but again, I wasn't ballsy enough. I probably should have went in due to the fact that I am very tanky now. I have over 100 armor. I have over 2.5k HP. I can do some pretty decent damage with my Rod of Ages and my poison damage. Blitzcrank going to come here near, try to pull off the Tristana, misses however, so he just got to back off. That is fine. Things are to go back to normal, as unfortunately by me leaving top lane, the Jace is able to push it out and take down my tower. So their head in tower is now 3-1. They're actually ahead in by 200 gold. That is really interesting. I thought the whole time, that whole game, we were ahead because, like, you know, we're ahead 6 kills. So they were actually ahead until now. We pulled right back ahead, as killing 2 towers at once, and now we're back up about 1.2k, exactly where we kind of should be. Maybe a little more gold, but you guys can see they're starting to head in CS a bit. The Malzahar has a good, I think, yeah, almost 28 CS ahead. The Graves has about 40 CS ahead of the Blitzcrank, while our Caitlyn has 30 CS ahead, and the Rams has a 20 CS Goldie. We're all right here trying to force a little skirmish right here, but they're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna take off a free dragon, and they're not really doing anything to counter it. You can see the Tristana going back, the Jace in top lane, and there's 2 in mid lane, so they won't be able to do anything here. Just force a little more poison share. I'm already level 14. I think I'm the highest level right now in the game. Yes, I am the highest level right now in the game. They just figured out that they took dragon, we took dragon, and I'm gonna go in here, pop my ghost, pop my ultimate, try to just, you know, fling the Malzahar, and I've managed to do it. But however, though, I don't think we're able to kill anything. Yes, we do kill the Malzahar, however, that's good. However, though, we do burn our ultimates, and burn a lot of ultimates, and just almost be able to kill the Shen, but and just in a futile effort, we're not going to be able to do anything, just back off. I'm low HP. Actually, we're going to be able to pull the Jason, but the Jace does a ton of damage, and holy crap, the Blitzcrank's going to die here, and yeah, I accidentally flipped the Blitzcrank into my Blitzcrank, which just forced a kill. But right now, Tim's going to come in here, forcing the flash from the Jace, and everything is just going to go well off. I think it was a 1-for-1 exchange here, and everyone's going to go off back and swell. Rams, Caitlyn, and Galio are going to try to gank off this Tristana right as Tristana's just about to return. Oh, just missed. The Caitlyn Q missed, and the Rams just a little short in that speed. I'm going to go up the top lane here. I am a little low, but I am singed. I'm freaking tanky. I'm going to go ahead and farm out this wave before I go ahead and push my wave just a little bit. Just keep a pressure on the top lane, as both towers are down. And yeah, we're about 2.1k Goldie right now, and let's again look at the builds of both the teams. We have 2 Rod of Ages in the form of Galio and myself. The Rameth has a Spirit of the Ancient Golem, which is pretty nice, gives some health, gives some armor, and then some health and mana regen along with it. Also some tenacity, I think stacking with the Merc Treads, so it's pretty good for just running around that curly ball. He has the Warden Mail, which I think is going to build into a Randuin, I think, as the Galio has a Chalice of Harmony, and Merc Treads with another Rod of Ages. My Kalen Reinhardt has Infinity Edge going for Zeal, most likely going for a Phantom Dancer now, and also has a Vamp Scepter later for a Bloodthirster. Blitzcrank has a Phase to do the slow, a Sheen, maybe a Trinity Force. I don't know what he's trying to build here, but look at the enemy team. The enemy team has a Black Cleaver and a Mana Move from the Jace, which means he will be doing a lot of damage. Despite he is 1-3, he is only 300 gold behind me. He is about a good 6.8k gold. The third lowest on the team behind, so he's the second highest on his team. And then the Shen has a Phage, a a Giant's Belt, and then also some Ruby Crystal. Give him some health, give him some things. Most likely either a Frozen Mallet of some sort or a Sunfire Cape, which he's going to use the Giant Belt into. The Maldahar has a Rabadon, which is going to give him some really nice AP. And then also Chalice makes a Mana Regen, and then a Sword Boot for Magic Pen. We're gonna now we're taking a pause there, take a gank yet on the Jace for the 4th time, and this is just completely domination. I blow my exhaust, I blow everything, and yep, there goes the Remus. He did a preemptive flash right here, and here we go. We're gonna do a team fight as the Galio burns his ult, the everything just burns his ult. Maldahar dies. The Tristana burns ult, and Blitzcrank is gonna die right here. Oh, Blitzcrank does not die, and we're just gonna be able to turn this fight around here, taking down the Tristana. Though the Galio does die to the Tristana to a 4-man assist, and we're just backing off here. I was chasing the Graves the entire time, just trying to ward him off, give him, backing off from some damage, and everything as well. It was a 3-for-1 trade for our part, so we yet again won the team fight as the they just surrendered right there. So that is great game. Hope you guys enjoyed this 3rd commentary, and yeah, this again using the new microphone. I said it set this side on the side. Hope you guys enjoyed the little interesting difference here. I did not speed things up, and I was trying to explain just everything I thought during the match and just my thoughts behind it. So leave a like on this video, comment below to see how I can improve, your opinions on this video, and just anything you want to put down there. And again, subscribe to see more of my videos. I'll see you guys later. This is Kdubz1298 saying peace.